in their summer palace in the city. Finally, on September the 3rd, 1981, Sadat launches a crackdown against his political opponents and religious extremists. More than 3,000 are arrested. The only part of the government which is untouched by the purge is the army. Sadat is convinced that it is loyal to him. It is a fatal mistake. September the 23rd, 1981, Cairo. Artillery Lieutenant Khaled El-Islambouli is told that he is to take part in the 6th of October victory parade in front of President Sadat. Islambouli is a secret member of Al-Takfir wal-Hijra, the extreme fundamentalist network. His cell has already discussed killing Sadat as part of a coup. Islambouli volunteers to lead a suicide squad during the parade. He has less than 2 weeks to come up with a plan. It is simple, but deadly. His detachment of trucks towing artillery will come fairly late in the parade. On the morning of the parade, he will ensure that the 3-man gun crew in his own truck has been given leave of absence. Their places will be taken by 3 volunteers who will be equipped with uniforms and false papers. As his truck gets level with the reviewing stand, Islambouli will force the driver to stop and then race to the reviewing stand to throw grenades at the president and senior officers in the front row. His 3 fellow assassins will give covering fire and then race towards the stand, firing indiscriminately to add to the confusion. October the 5th, 1981, Cairo. With just 24 hours to go before the parade, Islambouli gets rid of 3 of his unit. 1 is ill, 1 is given leave, and the other special duties. October the 6th, 1981, Cairo. President Sadat takes his place on the reviewing stand, occupied by more than 1,000 guests, diplomats, politicians, and journalists at 10 o'clock. Then there are lengthy speeches and prayers. Meanwhile, Islambouli assembles his artillery unit at a securely cordoned marshalling area. He makes great play of searching the 3 new soldiers who have replaced those given leave of absence. About an hour and a half later, the parade begins, with fireworks and jets screaming overhead. Then the first troops and vehicles begin to pass. It takes another hour before Islambouli's trucks reach the stand. As they do so, another flight of jets screams overhead. Distracting many of the crowd, including the president and his bodyguard. They don't notice that one of the trucks has stopped opposite the reviewing stand. Islambouli leaps out of it and races towards the president. He lobs 3 grenades, only 1 of which explodes. Simultaneously, his companions stand up in the truck and start firing, probably killing Sadat with one of their first shots. The 3 men then also jump out and race towards the reviewing stand, firing indiscriminately. There is chaos in the stand. 11 of the reviewing party, including the president, have been killed outright or fatally wounded. 28 more are injured. It takes about 45 seconds before the security guards react properly. By then, the assassins have run out of ammunition and are racing back to the truck. Sadat is rushed to hospital, but he is dead on arrival. Islambouli and 2 fellow assassins are arrested on the spot. The 4th escapes, but is picked up 2 days later. All are executed in April 1982, after a short trial. The following day, Sadat is buried. is succeeded by Vice President Hosni Mubarak, who continues his policy of peace with Israel, and also clamps down severely on the Muslim extremists who were responsible for his predecessor's death. Yet again, an assassination intended to bring about a radical change in policy fails utterly to achieve its objective, and Sadat's legacy continues on.